just wanted to film this while it's still fresh in my mind because I just had my 7-month post-op follow-up appointment today. I've been really curious to see what he would say about my scars because they do feel really irritated sometimes and they do get red, like if I wear something tighter. It depends on the day. Some days it's like they're not even there at all, and then some days, most days, they are really irritating. Like I can just feel them there. You know what it feels like? It's like when you get a sunburn and the skin is really tight and it feels like crunchy, like it feels very dry, and when you move around you can feel it. I can especially feel it when I'm in bed, like when I'm sleeping, and they are very, like, I notice the scars are also very like thick, like raised. Like I can, like if I wear a thin top, I can feel the scars through the top, and sometimes you can even like see the outline. So yeah, I just really wanted his opinion on them. He pretty much explained that everyone's scars heal differently. It just depends on you, and I've never had a scar before. Like I've never had stitches, I've never had any kind of cut that has given me a scar. Like I've never had any deep cuts or anything, which kind of sucks because I had no idea how I was gonna heal from this. Like I didn't have anything to like base it on. He was like, oh, has your mom like had any kind of serious scars, like maybe a C-section or anything? Ask her, take a look at her scars, and that might be a good indicator of like how yours are gonna look and how fast they're gonna heal. But yeah, he pretty much said that yes, my scars are more raised, thicker off of the skin than average. Unfortunately, that's just how I heal. It's still a bit early to tell. Like they can take a year to 2 years to completely heal. So he was saying that there are options for scars like this that get really raised and bumpy. You can do like steroid injections. I immediately was like, no, like I was like, I want to avoid that at all costs because I'm just scared of needles. Like I don't like needles. I know, ironic. I was willing to do this whole surgery, but I'm afraid of needles. I was like, what's the alternative to that? Like, I don't want to do that. This is, of course, if they don't go down, like if they kind of stay raised off of the skin. And he said there's also these silicone gel pads that you can put over top of the scars. Basically, you wear them every day. You only take them off when you shower, and you just reapply it. The same silicone pad you can use over and over again. It's kind of like a clear tape. I'll show you. Oh, it looks like this. These are called Simasol. I don't know how you say it. I'll just show you what it actually looks like. So this is it. Oh, see, these are the pieces I cut off and I already put on. He said if I want, I could just, this is like the whole strip. So it's like, you just peel this off, and then this is the sticky side that you stick onto you, and this is like a drying pad it comes with. Like you can put this on there for when you're like showering. So he said I could like test it on an area and see like if it works. I also just wanted to test it on an area, like just in case, you never know. What if my skin doesn't respond well to this? Like I just wanted to test a little area first. So I cut these little pieces out and I put it on part of my scar that's the most raised, which is like the side part on each side. That's the part that the scar is like the most raised off of my skin, like the most bumpy. And the only thing I was scared of, I was like, oh God, I feel like because this is so adhesive, like it's meant to stay on for like 8 hours a day, that it would hurt when you peel it off. And I asked, I was like, oh, will this cause any kind of pain, discomfort when you take it off? And the lady that was like explaining how to use these, she was like, no, I've never heard of anyone like having any issues or any kind of discomfort or anything. Like it's fine. I'm like, okay, I'll be the judge of that. So of course, when I came home and put them on, I kind of didn't place one of them right. So I went to like take it off and ow, it does hurt. It feels like when you put a Band-Aid on a cut and then you go and take the Band-Aid off, and imagine like the sticky part on the cut. It's not comfortable. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's also because my scars are sensitive. They do hurt when you apply pressure. He was like applying pressure to them and asking me if it felt sensitive, and yes, it does. I wear like tight bra, like sports bras. I don't wear bras. Thank you, breast protection. When I wear sports bras and the bottom, like underneath, is really tight, or if I've been wearing it for a long period of time, or if I've been sweating a lot and I don't take it off like right away. They get really irritated. If I'm just wearing anything tight for a long period of time, it hurts. Like they will get sore and I will like feel it afterwards. So yeah, keep that in mind that's a thing. This isn't really something I read about when I was like looking this up and looking into doing this. I never read anywhere that they were gonna be like painful like this for so long, but maybe that's just like naive of me. Like maybe that's obvious that they're going to be, but I just kind of didn't think of that. Probably because I've never had a scar. It might not be the same for you, obviously. But like I said, some days it's fine. Some days it's worse than others. It just depends like what I've worn that day, what I've done. I think it's also because I work out a lot. I work out like 5 times a week. So I'm always sweating and I'm always wearing tight clothing. Like I'm always wearing tight sports bras, and obviously when sweat's on there, I think that irritates them more, and then just like the moving around and the bra like rubbing against it, like I just don't think that that's helping. I asked him if that could cause like them to raise and could make them look like this because of that, and he said no, like that's just how your body heals. He said I don't need to change anything that I'm doing like day to day. It's not gonna make a difference. It'll make a difference obviously in my level of comfort, but it's not gonna make a difference on how they heal or how they look. So yeah, that is my scar update. I am going to keep using this gel thing. Well, I'm gonna see how those little pieces, what they do, or how they feel, how my skin looks afterwards. I'm gonna see tomorrow when I take them off, and I will update. I'm back to share my update with these Simasol strips. Figured I'd just put it all in one video. I've been using these for a couple weeks now. So they told me that these strips could last like 3 to 6 months, like they could stay sticky for that long, unless I misunderstood something. But mine are already starting to not be sticky anymore, kind of starting to peel off on the front. I need to buy another set of these strips. So I recommend, if you're gonna buy the 4x30 centimeter strips, which is the one in like the big package, I recommend you buy more than one. I'm finding it hard to actually find these, at least in Canada. And it would have been really nice if once they started to get like non-sticky, if I already had more, because now I have to wait for like another set to come. I do think that the reason they're not sticky anymore, like they didn't last that long, is because I work out a lot. So if you are somebody that works out a lot and sweats a lot, these will become non-sticky a lot faster than maybe for someone who doesn't really work out. So yeah, I just regret not getting more than one. The amount that it comes with is also kind of annoying because now this is what I have left, like of the whole strip, and it's like I can't really use that. I obviously have to buy more. So it's just like a weird amount. It's probably on purpose so that you buy more of these. Do I feel like it's working? So it's been like 4 weeks and I feel like it's sort of making a little bit of a difference. I don't know if it's just all in my head, but I feel like it's making them a little bit less sensitive. That could just be because I'm forced to put something on and take it off, so I'm touching them more than usual. It also helps with comfort, so I actually find that when I'm wearing these, the scars are a lot less irritated, especially when I'm wearing something tight and when I'm sleeping. I love wearing these. Aside from when they start to kind of peel off and they do get dirty, I wear them, and then when I'm gonna shower, I take them off. I wash them with like warm water and soap, and then I put them on the drying sheet that it comes with, and then I put them back on. So that's what I've been doing every day. Overall, I do prefer wearing them versus not wearing them because they're actually really comfortable. I kind of feel like they soothe the scars a little bit. Am I noticing like a big difference in the way that they look? No, not a big difference, a little bit. Surgeon said you probably won't start to see a difference until 3 months, 2 to 3 months of using them. I don't know if it's just in my head, but I'm liking them so far enough that I bought more. So if you do have this type of scar, I think it's called like keloid or hypertrophic scars. That's what it says on here. It's like scars that are raised from the skin. They feel bumpy. They're like more textured. They're really red. I would recommend trying this out because I actually really like it, especially if the scars are uncomfortable for you. Another negative thing about these though is you will see them showing through like low cut tops. I was wearing a dress, like a bridesmaid's dress, a really nice dress, and you could kind of see them poking through. Could have taken them off and not used them, but I was just so much more comfortable with them on because I wasn't wearing a bra with the dress. I chose to just like let them peek through a bit, but just keep that in mind that you can see them when you're wearing certain things. That's my update on the strips. Probably do another update in like 3 months to see if it actually has made a difference in the way that they look. I really, really hope it makes a difference because I don't want to have to do anything else for scar management. If you like this video and you found it helpful, don't forget to give it a like. And if you don't want to miss any videos in my little breast reduction series, don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss those. Of course, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of me. Okay, bye.